Hi, I'm Andy Goldberg, working with good businesses who are looking to grow and who are prepared to do whatever it takes to get their business to the next level. Today I want to share with you what I've heard is called the game changer. Now, I learned this from James Vincent, who's the head of coaching for Action Coach in the UK. And this is I call it a culture statement. It's part of the rules of the game that a business could have that they share with all their employees. In fact, maybe their employees even come up with this. And it's a rule that all of their employees must live by. Now, I believe, and I've actually seen this happen, that this can actually change the culture and the ethos in your business and really raise the standards of your entire team. In fact, I've seen companies that have many different rules of the game and different points of culture, whereas this one statement could potentially be enough to change the face of your business. And it goes like this. The game changer is say, do, co. Not Sudoku like the puzzle, but say, do, co. It's 3 simple words. In fact, it's only 2.5 words because the third word is not even a word at all. So let's show you how this works. Say is step 1. And say means say what you're going to do. Everybody in the organization has to say what their actions are for the week, what their deadlines are that they're going to hit, what their KPIs are that they're going to reach. What I'm going to do. This happens at team meetings. This can happen in what we call focus sheets. I use focus sheets with my clients. Or that they write it down, they share it somehow, somewhere, every day or every week. Here's what I'm going to do. Then we do what we said we would do. Larry Winget, who's known as the pit bull of personal development in America, he's got 10 rules for business success, and rule number 1 is do what you said you would do, the way you said you would do it, when you said you would do it. So after you've said what you're going to do, you've got to do what you said you would do. Every single time. Except when you can't. Because things happen. There's going to be times when we can't meet our commitments. Hopefully not very often. But when we know we're not going to be able to meet our commitments, CO stands for communicate. And what it means is communicate immediately when you know you're not going to be able to do what you said you would do. And that means communicating it before the deadline, before the time comes that you said you were going to do something. Now, the reason this is really important is because it gets rid of the excuses. Business owners are often complaining to me that they get excuses from their team when they didn't do something. And I asked them I ask them all the time how the conversation goes. And they say, well, an employee doesn't do something, and then I ask them, why didn't you do it? And they always give me an excuse. Now, whenever you ask an employee, why didn't you do something, you're basically asking for an excuse. So you're going to get the excuse because you're not giving them any choice. Say, do, co is the game changer because instead, employees need to come to you ahead of time with a concern or a barrier or a challenge to getting something done. So an employee then comes up to you and says, I know I said I was going to get this to you by the end of the week, but something has come up which is causing me a challenge. Now, the excuse is it's the same excuse as if they came up to you afterwards with the challenge, but before the deadline, you can do something about it. At least you know that the excuse is coming or that something's not going to get done. You can deal with it. It also passes ownership onto the team member or the employee because they now need to proactively come to you with a concern or an explanation that needs dealt with. So say, do, co gets people taking accountability, gets people taking responsibility for their actions and their results, gets people proactively dealing with challenges or issues that could get in the way of doing what we want to do, and it gets rid of those excuses. So say, do, co, teach it to your team, and of course, if you teach it to your team, you must also practice this 100% of the time and be congruent. Good luck. I look forward to hearing of your success.